Peace and prosperity. Be on all who's listening, watching, and it's your girl Shablin Right. I'm back with another video, and you guys, it's been a real up and down mental battle. Sometimes I'm at a really great high note, and sometimes all of a sudden depression just hit me and punches me in the stomach, and it's like, why are we still here? You know. And it reminds me of, like, there's a lot of things in my life that I genuinely feel like I've outgrown. There's environments I feel like I outgrown. There's places, just jobs in general. Jobs in general, I've outgrown jobs. The concept, the idea, the mechanism, the work itself, I've outgrown it completely. I've outgrown some of the people in my environments. I've outgrown the environment itself. Maybe the specific environment, it might not be the entire environment, because you can change a location and it can create a whole new environment for you. So it might not be the whole location, it could just be the location I'm at. Maybe I'm just not fit for apartments. I've had apartments twice when I was younger, and I was living with somebody. And then when I got much older, and then it's not that I don't like people, right? It's not that I don't like being around people, and it's not that I'm not a people person. I'm naturally an introvert, but outside of home, I'm very talkative. I'm very inspirational. I'm very, hey, you can do this. This is how you do that. Work on this. Next time I see you, I hope you have that done so we can talk about it. What are the next steps? Like, I'm more like, you know, I'm helping people 24/7. Like, it's just what I do. I have a spirit in me and a mind. I have a mind to help people, a mind to think for people, a mind to make people's life easier, make people's life better, make the environments around me better. And if I feel like I can't do that, if I can't add to the environment, grow from the environment, be challenged by the environment, contribute to the environment, if I can't do more to the environment to make the environment better, or add ideas that can take away, but if the environment is automatically negative, you know, people acting like high schoolers, you know, like they fight, they argue, they gossip about each other, the energy in the environment is depressing. It's like doom and gloom and unhappy. Everybody there is unhappy and complaining. They've complained about the stuff from yesterday, and it's more stuff for today. So tomorrow they're going to be complaining about today's stuff. People with the same old mindset, the same old problems, the same old issues, and this just never changing people, right? Not judging them, not saying anything like that, but I just feel, like I said, I've outgrown a lot of things in my life. A lot of types of people, a lot of types of environments, and a lot of things like apartment complexes, because people are extremely rude. I'm serious. Like, if you know you live upstairs, dude, like, third, fourth, second floor, if you know you gonna live upstairs, bro, be quiet. Like, be quiet. Because people below you don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear you third, fourth floor up banging. You could bang during the day, but don't wait till 12 o'clock at night running with your toddler and making noise. Like, you make people like me I do not like living in an apartment complex at all. If you're too close to the bottom, you're too close to the big bugs and stuff like that, the animals, the roaches, the ants, and all that stuff. And if you're at the top, you may be prone to too much noise, people making too much sound, folks banging on doors, and just a lot. And I try my best to be the person who doesn't complain, especially if it's about something I can't control. You could complain about somebody all day long, but it doesn't change their behavior. You could tell somebody all day long, you need to work on this, you need to work on that. But all day long, it still won't change what they do, right? And I always tell people you need to be an example of what you want to be, even if the person around you doesn't change, right? Because it's easy to say and verbiage things out your mouth, but if you're not being an example of what you're speaking, don't speak it. And I'm usually talking about stuff that I'm good at or the stuff that I'm actually doing, because at the end of the day, you don't want to speak out something that you're not doing or you're not reflecting. Because if you project something onto somebody and say, hey, you need to do this and this, but you ain't doing this and this and that yourself, you might want to shut up. I'm just gonna be honest. You might want to shut up. Like me, I don't live on the top floor. I don't make enough noise. It's just me by myself. Why would I don't want to listen to somebody running across the floor, banging. I don't care what you need to do. I don't care how long you work. I work 2 jobs too. I don't want to hear that crap. I don't want to hear people complaining about stuff at the job, especially about stuff we can't change, especially about stuff that ain't changing, especially about a job that you know is always going to be the same and their turnaround rates suck. Like, you know that this is not changing, that this environment is going to remain the same. There's nothing to complain about. I don't understand people and the concept of thinking. What I do know is there's going to be a change in my life from this day forward. And I'm not dwelling and complaining. I'm not going to open my mouth to say nothing about nobody. I ain't minding nobody else's business because it don't pay me. I don't pay their bills. They don't pay mine. One thing for certain, 2 things for sure. I'm going to get my bag this year, and I'm not struggling no more. I'm not living paycheck to paycheck. I'm not trying to be just over broke and working a job. I not worked this hard to establish incomes for myself only to get by. That's not the way I want to live. So if you're somebody like me and you tired, step your game up and stop talking.